Hello, and welcome to another exciting stream of gaming, and this time we're diving into the insanity of Mario+Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Now, unfortunately, I was going to decide this game based on the opinion of others, but I didn't get enough votes for it, so I decided to basically go for a game I thought you guys might find interesting, and this is why I chose this game. I've played through this game already, but I will say it was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of I wouldn't say complex strategy, but there is strategy to try and get the best results for this game. Anyway, we'll be starting this game off in just a couple of minutes, so for now, just relax and enjoy. Mild language disclaimer, as I am prone to sometimes blurt out things when I'm slightly frustrated or just disappointed, and Rabbit, don't fart in the screen, people are watching you. Alright, so as I said, we'll just start in a couple of minutes, so just enjoy watching the rabbits do their own thing for a sec. And that poor Goomba. Though is a question. Would he be the cleanest Goomba ever that has been washed like that, or the most dirtiest Goomba ever because he's been washed by a toilet? Alright. Pardon me for 1 minute. Okay, pardon that small interruption, and I think that's enough time just to wait for a bit, so... Alright, let's start things off. We'll be going through story mode, and wherever I decide to go through it 100%, because as you see I haven't done it 100% on my main mode, but that's mainly because it gets quite hard in some of the other bits, and... Anyway, I'll leave that to you guys, so give me a shout if you want me to try and 100% this game for real. So for now, just enjoy. And I won't talk for the cutscenes, just so you know.
All right, Beepo. That ought to fix the overheating problem. Can you believe it's been 3 months since Tech Magazine put me... Okay, us on the cover?
The super merge takes item A and item B and combines them to create item C.
Ugh, if only it were that easy. The article says nothing about dark matter, space-time manipulation, practical applications, nothing. I mean, the super merge could solve the energy crisis, Beepo. Watch.
Huh? Oh, not again.
Oh, sorry, Beepo. Let's take a break and come back at this overheating thing fresh, okay?
I guess they didn't fix the overheating problem. Oh, something's happening. Of course the rabbits be the ones to invent a time machine washing machine. I've time washing machine. And we already have a Rabbid Peach. Rabbid Balloon. Rabbid Mario. Rabbid Sunflower, I guess. Oh, and that's not good. I do like the fact that the washing machine had the little, like, old Nintendo pixel art there. Oh, and here we are actually in the Mushroom Kingdom. And I swear to God, every time we see this castle, it's relocated or somewhere completely different. Something completely different. Ugh. Should be a Mario, not Peach. No, Luigi! Hug out, bro! Come on, nope. Alrighty, so that was the intro. It seems the rabbits are the ones causing trouble as per usual. They seem to have crashed the party into the Marioverse. So this game was designed by Ubisoft and kind of collaborated with Nintendo. So it's not your typical Mario game, as it were. Oh, and it seems Beepo has an actual form now. Oh, he's even talking. Why do I have ears? Well, I hope you're happy. Oh, this looks like something is going very well, and these two fuse together. Paintbrush, or makeup brush, I guess. And he's got a gun. Never give rabbits any type of guns. Stop that. Oh, sorry, Beepo, I don't think you can. Oh, giant washing machine attack. Oh, man, looks like he's fine. Oh, sorry about that. Welcome to Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And everything's dropping in. Bang, bang. Along with Mario. Woohoo! Oh. How badly did you judge that? Oh, looks like those guys are not being very friendly with the Goombas. So is this like super glue or something, or honey? Oh no, poor Goombas. Although they can't help but laugh even so. Ziggy dash near duels. Nash duels? I don't know, something basically just bad guys. No, Peach, leave him alone. Beepo. I wonder if I should do a voice for Beepo. Nah, I'll just do it normally. Those rabbits there seem driven to cause chaos and mayhem, more so than usual even. Unlike our two friends here, they do seem to have been corrupted by the rabbit wearing the Super Merge headset. You got even a little face to show which rabbit is talking about. Could it be the Supermerge headset was corrupted on its way to this world? If so, we are all in terrible danger. Mario, we must find that poor rabbit fused to the headset. He is the key. Save him, and we might save this world. Alright, and we're jumping right in. So we're on a 3D kind of 2.3D kind of playing field at the moment. Although I guess it's totally 3D. And we can examine some of these little funny things around here. A shocking, though admittedly hilarious, example of the chaos brought by the intrusion of our world into this one. Yes, Goombas are now stuck to walls that they seem to not be angry, or seem to still be angry. I don't know, their emotions don't really seem to change that much. Alright, so grab the coins, we walk along, and we get close enough to these flags, which starts our battle, and whoa! Mario, no! Oh, no, he's fine. Alright, take care for everyone! Luigi seems to be still as big as this coward, even in rabbit form. And Mario seems to... Oh, never mind. Help! Me! I... can't... get clear! Ah, nice work, Dancing Beepo. Thank you so much. Oh, you haven't got mail. Oh, what is it now? I just received a message. From FB to Beepo. Dearest Beepo, whose bravery, intelligence and compassion stand as a beacon of hope for us all. If my timing is correct, you are in dire need of help. Please open the attachments to this message. The receipt is most suspicious. Point is, they're normal. I assure you. Signed, your biggest fan. Oh, with the power of digitization, they have guns, and oh Mario, if you take this, your world changes forever. Oh, so one gets a gun and one gets a yo-yo. A magic yo-yo. So Mario takes it, and for now he's become Mega Man. Alright, so now we're armed and ready. Wow, when the email said attachments, I thought it was talking about cat videos or something. So, are you guys ready to fight back? Learning the basics. Okay, I know the basics for this game, so I'll kind of show them at a decent pace, but I will be trying to get through these slightly quickish. Careful now, my sensor detects 2 enemies on the battlefield. One is hiding behind partial cover, so your attacks have a 50% chance to hit. The other is out in the open, giving you a 100% chance to hit it. You can cycle through targets with the left stick. Press A to shoot the selected targets. Okay, so we can't move just yet, so we just have to shoot. So first things first, let's take care of him. Now, as you can see, we have a 50% chance with him, because he's in cover behind that rock, and here, it's 100% chance. Now we have enough power to take him out in one shot, so let's do this. Mario, go! 33 damage, and he is taken out from the field. Now, with him, I have to take him, so there is a chance this will miss. So let's just try it. Now, as you can see, that hit the target into the wall instead of the targets. But don't worry, all targets generally have a damage ratio as well, so they can't stay under cover forever. This includes you as well, but for now we're on the offense, so one more attack. And he is out of here! Alright, tutorial 1 completed. So we did this in 1 turn, so we get a perfect ranking. Now, I don't know if you can't get a perfect rank for that mission, but oh well, just moving on. And as you can see from this world, it's kind of a bit of Mario-verse. It's still Mario-verse, but it's very chaotic. Now, every time we go past these black flags, that means a battle's ready. Now, okay, these blocks here can't be destroyed. Cowards. Now they're all behind full cover. We have a 0% chance of hitting them from there. They'll only hit their cover. We need to flank them. Move around with the left stick to position yourself for a shot with a 100% chance of hitting. Okay, so now we can move, but each character has a set box of how far they can move. So anything within here, these blue lines, essentially, we'll be able to do. Now, there is an active feature that they didn't tell us about. What we can do is slide tackle into opponents. So first, let's take him out, which will do partial damage. Now, unlike gunshots, sliding does a set amount of damage. And these guys have a bit more health than the last one, so this won't take him out one shot. And then now we can switch to him, so we go here. And here's another trick that they won't teach you just yet. If you basically target yourself on top of a character, you can do a bounce. And this will allow you to travel even further. So let's see. We'll be dashing into him, and then bouncing off Mario. So 1, 2, and now we got a perfect shot at this Ziggy right here. So 25 damage. Now we need to get Rabbid Peach over there. Now I might call her Peach just sometimes so it's a bit easier. Okay, now you cannot double jump off people. Only certain characters can do that. And if you look carefully at the target, you can see the hit rate. So from here it's 100%. Here it would be 0. So now, since he's the last enemy, I'll be technically exposed to him, but this shot will definitely be enough to take him out. And sometimes you get little cinematic shots just for fun. Now, you are out of here. And again, another victory for Mario and group. And it would take us they give us a maximum of 4 turns to do this. And you can see we got a nice little heal up if we had taken any damage. What this means is we finish off the first chapter, which is the tutorial. We got all perfect, so we get our gold rank and a bit of an extra cash bonus, 400 coins. Now there is a lot of explaining to do in this game, so I will try and keep it the bare minimum unless you want me to explain a lot. Oh, something here. I recognise those blocks from the basement. I hope they're more structurally sound after the super merge, but I doubt it. Beepo's like the sarky one of this group, and technically leads the team along this way. Anyway, make sure we keep collecting coins, because they will come handy much later. Now, Leafy World, we found a new item. If only there was somewhere to check it out. So currently we can't look at this. But trust me, there will be later on. So continue on the right path and collect some extra coins. Alright, Beepo, what's up? Oh, and that vortex is still in the sky. Oh, and Peach just takes a selfie. There, in the sky, see that? It began the moment the rabbit teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom. So we are definitely in the Mushroom Kingdom. The energy we've seen floating upwards after we defeat the enemy. I wonder. All the more reason to catch that rabbit with the Super Merge headset. He's the key to stopping this. I'm sure of it. So you're not 100% sure, are you, Beepo? Alright, so red ring. Now we get to collect red coins. This will come in handy for some little mini quests, as it were. Or like mini games would probably be a better word. And doing so, we get a golden chest. Earlier we got a bronze chest, meaning it's generally a normal item. This gives us something really good. Wait, new weapon unlocked, Rumblebee. You found a new item. If only there was somewhere where you could check it. And for some reason, a little bit of my screen's cut off the text. So pardon about that. Alright, a new weapon, but unfortunately we cannot unlock this weapon right now. So these little round things are switches, and they've unlocked some very unusual looking pipes. So let's back up and go for the left first. Alright, this gives us access to the moon switch. And more coins! Trust me, when playing this game, collect as many coins as you can. They will come in very handy for later levels. I'm sure you can imagine why, but I'll leave it as a slight secret. And there's more coins over there, which was unlocked by a blue switch, but for now we're just going over here. And I will say, I love the art style in this game. It still keeps its cartooniness from Mario games. But at the same time, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Sonic games for some reason. Or maybe it's just Mario in general, I suppose. It's not like Mario Odyssey where things are a bit more realistic. But, I don't know, I've always liked cartoony graphics, to say the very least. But it's in a way that's well done, so it's not like an eyesore. And everything still looks like stuff you expect from a child's bedroom of some sort. Okay, Garden Ziggy found a new item. Now this is a model. And as I said, we can't see it just yet, but when we do get to the point where we can see it, do it, I will show it off. Now there's a switch over here, but we can't unlock it just yet. And you thought you were sneaky over there, were you? Grand opening. Now that's a CD, so that's music. Keep going, and got ourselves a rabbit cannon. Throwing us in here since we couldn't reach before. More coins, and the green switch is unlocked. Now I think that's everything around here. I'm just going to have a quick double check to see I'm not missing anything. I don't think I went... No, I didn't go down here yet, did I? So another bronze chest. Prologue. More music, I'm guessing. Yep, we've gone that way, so we continue onwards. Hold on, I think I heard something. Oh yeah, these are quite funny. Just watching the rabbits in their natural habitat. My sensors tell me they are practicing for the Mushroom Star Cup. And they're essentially just headbutting a rubber ducky back and forth. Alright, so this little thing gets us into chapter 2. And we see the giant sunflower. Greetings, sweet golden perennial of prairie... God damn it, Beepo, use normal language. We are... Oop. Guess he doesn't like rabbits. Why did you do that? After that strange creature with the headset got here, those guys have been nothing but bad news. I assure you, these rabbits are not like their colleagues. Oh, well, if you stop him, I'll happily reward you. He's zapping his brethren left and right, turning them real nasty. And I suppose you would come with us to help. He's a giant sunflower. Sorry, folks, but it's time this flower took things underground. Ba-ba-bum. Alright, so as I said before, go between these black flags and ultimately leads to a battle. Now, these cannons we can't use just yet because they got the face up. It's broken for now, though considering how dangerous it is, I have a hard time believing the rabbits won't fix it. Alright, so the Ziggies are waiting for us. Oh, and it looks like they're... Oh, he just slid dash Beepo! Oh, but it caused them to get a new message. Dearest Beepo, if one is to prevail, one must practice. Please sharpen your movement skills so you can turn the tables on these rascally rabbits. I feel like a Looney Tunes reference just came there. I've just uploaded a few suggestions to help you and guide your team in the next battle quick. Signed, your biggest fan. Okay, I will explain these facts as opposed to actually showing you them. If you want me to show them, then fine. And this I've explained already, but I'll let Beepo explain it again. You can deal damage while on the move by performing a dash. Select a cell with an enemy and press A. Also, you can cover more ground with a team jump. Select a cell with an ally and press A. How about an epic combo? After you dash an energy, perform a team jump with an ally. Now, with Mario, we can't hit him from here, but then we can do this. So how about this? Dash, then take cover behind 50%. And then finish him off with a oh, we won't be finishing off, but it'll at least be a cannon shot to the face. Oh, it was a finish off. Okay, sometimes the moves do critical damage, which leads to extra damage. Now, here's the thing. You cannot dash directly after you shoot someone. Now, from here, we can hit them both, and we're on 100% cover, so we shouldn't worry about next turn for just a while. But remember, other allies can dash as well. So for now, we are technically still vulnerable to a dash and then an attack. So let's first deal damage to him. Alright, Peach, you do the same. Jump. And I will put you here, so you're still pretty much from cover from one guy. And then you can still attack the other. So, boom to the face. And with all three characters done, it's the enemy's turn now. So let's see, he's going to dash one person, take cover, and then shoot another person through the open. Now, at the moment we do roughly about the same amount of damage. Now, I'm going to switch to Mario. We'll first dash, take cover here, and pretty much then shoot him in the face. Now, wasn't enough to finish him off. Excuse me. Alright, move here. And then boom to the finish, yo-yo style. And with that, battle completed. Another perfect since we got onto the limit and all our teammates survived. Now, quickly before we move on, I want to check if there's... Okay, the cannon's still broken. Now, is there any pipes around here? No, so we can't get to that switch just yet. Now, keep an eye out for the corners, guys, because this game loves to hide secrets just, like, right under your nose. Like so, basically. So, press the switch, which opens the cannon of the same colour. So, let's roll back. I kind of wish, though, there was a run button, so I could get through some of these bits a little bit quicker. But, sadly, that's not the case. And honestly, when I look at that flag, I can't help but imagine they're flying underpants flags. Alright, you're mine. And there's nothing hidden behind. So get this 1 coin, and at least a whole lot more. Alright, let's just head back. Okay, I thought those games were giving up a heartbeat for a second there. Alright, now we don't have to have a cutscene, so the mission of this game is just defeat all the enemies. Looks like there are about 4 of them. It's time to pull together everything you've learned so far. Attack, movement, team jump, dash. Don't forget about cover. You can also switch heroes anytime using the L and R buttons between attack and move using lower Z and right Z. Lower right and left right. You get the idea, okay? Do your best. Alright, so we can only dash 1 person per turn, so remember this, because sometimes it will... Yeah. Anyway, so first hit him, then get over here behind full cover, and take you out. So we finish him off. Now, Rabbid Luigi, dash here, and take cover just here, so we're still in range to attack the others, but at the same time we can take them. Now, they're behind cover, so we can't hit one of them, but we can definitely hit that one. Okay, so let's do this. That will most likely kill him, I think. So dash, jump, and as for cover, we'll still be kind of exposed to the second rabbit, but we can at least kill one of the others. So how about this? Dash over, jump over here. And just so you know, Team Attack does ignore terrain as long as it's in reach. The whole place is basically divided up into a grid system. So we'll take you out. Okay, he's going to dash Peach. Shoot, and then he's going to try and hit for 50% cover. Now, it did not work, so we don't take damage. So let's do this. Dash you. Get over here. And will this be enough to finish you, I wonder? No, what doesn't look like it is. Oh, nope, but it did a critical hit, so... Okay, sometimes the gauge doesn't always show the exact damage, but it'll show a general range. So 2 out of 3 turns with no one taken down, and we got ourselves a nice heal. Now this will happen every chapter, basically get a heal and then this. Perfect, with 400 coins. So now we have 896, but we just don't have anything to spend them on just yet. Oh, and the flower returns. Mario, the creature with the headsets, got away, but I suppose you did clean up his mess. And being a plant to my word, it looks like I have to offer you a reward. Ahem, our good friends Rabbid Luigi and Rabbid Peach helped out as well. Yeah, great. My reward is... a single coin. Peach is not happy about that. Oh, very not happy. Even for Rabbid Luigi. Okay, here. And this time instead he just gives us a bronze chest. I still think I got ripped off. At the very least I should have deserved a... Just so you know, there's loads of things you could buy with coins. You just gotta find a place to spend them at. Yeah, I know that. I just don't have it yet. So we'll open this up and it gives us another model. And it's of the sunflower. Okay, I still can't unlock what I'm hoping for, so just keep going for the time being. Now I head this way, and there are these weird looking blocks, but apparently there's nothing I can do about them. I haven't learnt how to do this yet. So let's just keep moving on along the normal way. We may come back to this place later. Oh, and I can see down there it's a couple of rabbits. Hey you! It's a stripe and a garden hose, not a border. Don't let your love be divided. Are you sure that even rabbits have gender per se? I mean, we have Rabbid Peach here, but I really don't know if it's even male or female. And it's Toad. Mario, thank goodness you're here. Yours is the first friendly face I've seen since the Mushroom Kingdom turned to this mess. Your timing couldn't be more perfect. I can't find Toadette. Oh, thanks to the chases caused by these odd pipes, our rabbit friends brought with them into your world. You guys seem to know what you're doing, sort of. Can you help me find her, please? I don't know. You're Toad still. Okay, but you're gonna see firsthand how big of a pain these pipes are. I find them hilarious, to be honest. And Toad's now coming along. Maybe, but they look so cool. Oh, be quiet! I feel like a Monty Python voice would be suiting. Oh, and you can see the pipes are quite, well, fun to watch sometimes. But they do send you quite far. And as you can see, there's a cannon over there, so let's pop over. Oh, and this time we have a blue cannon. Now, this is kind of like a little mini-game cannon. So I'll send us off to a completely different area. 2, 1, go! Grab all the blue coins! And once we grab all the coins, we get a nice little golden chest. Don't worry about the time limit after you've got all the coins. And we got given another weapon that we cannot use. Turbine. A weapon for Rabbid Luigi, it looks like. Oop. I don't know if we can actually go back in there and... Oh, no, we can't. The cannon basically disappears fully. So we're back over and we're popping our way through. It looks like those garden pipes are about to burst in some spots. Alright, quick peek. Activate the switch, which unlocks a pipe for us. Although I did not see the point of that, considering the pipe was literally right there. More twisty-turny pipes. And that garden knot looks like it should be exploding. Oh, and we found Toadette. That was easy. Toadette, I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, I'm fine. Who I'm really worried about is Princess Peach. Mario, can you go back to Peach's castle and make sure she's alright? Everything's alright? Certainly not. We need to find the headset rabbit before... Oh, you have mail. Another message. Once again from FB. Congratulations on getting this far. A wise man once said, if I had 3 hours to chop a tree, I'd spend 2 of them sharpening my axe. I urge you now to return to Princess Peach's castle and do just that. Prepare yourself for the fight to come. Well, that's all well and good, but how? You may be wondering how. In the time it took you to read this email, I have updated your operating system. It now includes a new GPS warp mechanism I call Sploinging. The name is a work in progress. Anyhow, simply activating it and you and your friends will return immediately to Princess Peach's castle. Yeah, I split that up. Anyway, biggest fan. Well, that's amazing. If true, I suppose I should give it a... Whoop! Okay, I assume it works. And we can see our little loading friend is running away as per usual. Focus attacks on a single enemy to bring down before targeting another. That is certainly true. Especially with some of the stronger enemies. And oh my god, Peach's castle is a wreck, but at the same time looks awesome. And Peach! Oh my god, she has not been kidnapped yet! And Mario seems very happy, but not happy enough to give a hug. Mario, thank goodness you're alright. It's so good to see you. You'll probably notice this, but the Mushroom Kingdom is being torn apart. You have to do something, Mario. Who are your new friends? Me, your highness. I am Beepo, an autonomous intelligence scientific research and operational assistant. Damn, I nearly got through that with saying it in one sentence. I see, and we'll call this one Rabbid Luigi, and this one is Rabbid Peach. She's taking her cosplay a little bit too seriously, I'm afraid. Honestly, I just don't think she likes... Yep, she does not like Peach at all. Wow, she thinks the skirt is so tacky. And Rabbid Luigi seems to be interested in something. Oh, and looks like the rabbits are up to something. Yes, their friends are also quite spirited, as you can see. It appears that the rabbits we freed from the Megabus control ended up here, and no worse for wear either. And Peach is not paying attention because she's reading her phone. That's right, they keep popping in just as like you did. And apparently trying to build something, but it's very questionable if they can build. Oh yes, they're being quite busy. I suggest you take a look at what they've built if you have a chance. I certainly will, because that building right there is going to be really useful. I believe there's something called a Battle HQ? And then there's the museum. They love to collect souvenirs from the Mushroom Kingdom. Come, let us see for ourselves what your rabbit cousins have been up to. Now, this is the hub world for essentially everywhere. So first things first. Sorry, I'm just kind of running out of breath talking here. Whew. So, essentially, as you can see, Peach's statue is being reduced to rubble. I'm partially happy about this. But yeah, there are little treasures just hidden around here, so definitely an idea to keep out for it. And we get our first silver chest, which is... You have found a new gold artwork. Check it out at the museum. We even have a giant Koopa shell here. A fossilized spiny shell. We must find a way to restore it, and then spend the rest of lives trying to avoid it. So yes, it's a spiny shell, or blue shell, essentially. Anyway, pop down here and grab that bronze chest here. And some extra coinage. So I think, nope, the trees are solid. I'll spend a little quick time just going through everything. But first things first, let's grab our way into the Battle HQ and see what new goodies await us. Alright, team selection. Here we can arrange our team however we want, and we even get to look at the stats. Mario's offensive talent make him the natural choice to lead the charge into battle. He is a mid to close range fighter with excellent mobility. A proficient healer and damage dealer. When their defense orientated Peanut Donata takes the battlefield, she keeps one eye on the enemy and one on Mario. Rabbid Luigi is a defense specialist who can leverage the unpredictable elemental forces that surround us all to great strategic effect. Okay, so essentially an all-rounder, a healer, and a defense specialist. Now, unfortunately, they don't have all that skillage that they're talking about just yet, so we'll have to keep an eye out that. But what I'm more interested right now is the weapon selection. So here we can unlock new weapons. Now, the ancient gardens and Peach's Cache has got to jump through some hoops to find it. Now, I'm probably interested in getting this. A new weapon for Mario. Now, Mario is the person you have to have in your team at all costs. So it's probably a good idea to try and buff him out as you low. Allergic to evil, want the buzz in rabbit technology, feel the sting of the Rumblebee. Now, there are secondary weapons, but we have not unlocked that yet. So as you can see, this has 25 to 38 damage, does extra damage against Ziggies, and has something called honey damage. Now what honey and this one has bounce damage. Now let me explain. Honey damage essentially and bounce damage are like status effects for different weapons. They have a chance of hitting, doing an extra buff to an enemy, or a status effect if you want to call it that. Bounce damage will essentially launch them through the air and can sometimes knock them off the stage, which will do extra damage as well, which is quite useful. Honey damage will essentially stop an enemy from being able to move. They'll still be able to attack, but they can't move around the field. Perfect for essentially keeping enemies in one place where your team can basically keep them in a position of non-attacking. Now, I'm going to get this for Mario, and I'm definitely going to equip it. Okay, so we don't have enough to get any weapons for the others, but let's have a look. This will deal fire damage, while this will deal honey damage as well. Now, for the sake of things, I'm probably going to get the dwarfs this first, because fire damage is quite useful. Fire damage will essentially cause a bit of extra damage to the opponent, but it will also cause them to run around rapidly and sometimes can put them into exposed areas. World 1 Ancient Garden. Now, I'll show you what the museum does a bit later, because for now, it's not that important. Over here, we got some more rabbits. I wonder how long they've been at it. So one rabbit essentially is trying to ambush another rabbit. Oh! No, actually, they're playing King of the Tower, actually. So one rabbit jumps behind and pushes the other one off. Now, more blocks we can't do anything about. So let's just keep moving around and see if there's anything good. So press the switch here. And we got ourselves a little red ring. So grab that. Nope, can't do that. So let's keep going. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that gives us a new weapon. Oh, and I can actually still move Beepo during the frozen parts. And with this we get a new weapon. Probably for Peach, if I had to imagine. Oh no, it's for Mario, the Bwah Blaster. Like Van Gogh, rabbits often practice their craft with tortured rituals of themselves. Tributes of themselves. Alright. Now, I believe the way I can get back to my world... Unfortunately, I can't do it this way. Okay, so I visited the Battle HQ. Guess I do have to visit the museum. So, my bad. I kind of forgot that was a thing. So we visited the Battle HQ. The museum's right over here. Which looks very unusual. Alright, so this is basically what you can focus on for the 100% ranking. Now these are basically just concept arts for like stages and stuff. And honestly I do love concept art for games. Because it just looks really fun to see. And there's Ancient Garden in all its glory. And as you can see, Mario's just standing there, looking much bigger than he should for the world, but still, it looks really cool. So we got everything from that. Music. Okay, so yes, it is music. I'm probably not going to look at that just yet. And these figurines of the characters themselves. Mario. Rabbid Peach. The Garden Ziggies. Sunflower, who technically is a rabbit himself, but complications. Oh wait, so we don't have one of Rabbid Luigi yet. And tarot cards, which are not really spoiling, but still, we don't have any just yet. So so we've visited everything, so now we can get back to the cutscene. Aha, look over there. Okay, so now the cannon opens. These clever rabbits have outfitted a cannon so we can launch ourselves back to the ancient gardens. This comes in handy as our mysterious helper gave me the power to warp to Princess Peach's castle. And the cannons can send us back to the front. Ability to return to Peach's castle at will even has been added to the pause menu. Now I'm going to check something for a sec. Can I save? Okay, so it doesn't automatically. Alright, so now we've done all this, let's jump right back into the mayhem on the front lines. Now the cannon will send us back to the beginning of the last chapter we were at. So that should have been just that as we met Toadette. Otherwise I might have a bit of walking to do. Okay, so yeah, we're back right where we left off. And as you can see, we can access the Battle HQ just by pressing X button. So this will definitely be useful for upgrading our team on the go. It's a lovely walk. A nice calm walk through the Mushroom Kingdom. And now we enter Chapter 3. Danger from above. New battle and a new enemy. Now, if you haven't guessed by now, hoppers. Team jumping jugs. Now, these guys are very... can you let them fall? Heck, a new breed of hopping enemies. Team jump will prove invaluable here. Use it to gain the upper hand. Now, since we've now got to a point in this game where we know all the tutorial stuff... Oh, wait, what's this? Our new Pseudomatic Sympathizer has sent me a system update. From now on, before combat begins, you can choose whether to leap headfirst into the heat of battle or take time to carefully plan your strategy first, thanks to the new app called Tacticam. Try it! Alright, let's try this by preparing for a battle. We can look at the stats of our own characters, we can see their range, their health, their attack, so on and so forth. What we can also do is check enemies for their stats as well. The Garden Ziggy, health 50, area of movement 6 cells, damage on dash is 20, pipe exit range, which will be something to cover later, and average blaster damage is 30, so that's pretty decent. Now these guys, the Garden Hopper, health is slightly higher, 6 cell movement, they can do team jump instead of dashing, and they do a bit more damage than their normal cousins. Alright, so we know our enemies, let's prepare for battle and fight. Now, here's some useful tips. First off, I'm going to position one of my characters right here, and I'm going to take a shot at him. So doing general damage. Now, here's a tip. This floor is not... The areas of battle are never flat. First off, there are some lower areas where we can take 50% cover, just like anywhere else. But with team jump and some elevation, we can also jump to higher points. And doing this is very useful because when you're at a higher point, you do much more damage than normal. Though this wasn't a great example, but you get the point. Anyway, team jump will allow us to get much further into the battlefield, but at the same time we also have to be careful since they can do team jump as well. Now, all of these guys all of us have generally good health, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to get hit every so often. Now, we can't attack the guys at the back, so we have to take a 50% chance at him, which unfortunately does fail. Moving on. Now, these guys show that they can do their team jump mechanics. Now, at this range, I think that's a 100% hit, so I'm going to take a bit of damage, but he's put himself in range of damage as well. And he'll take a crack shot at Peach, but unfortunately does not hit 50%. One more shot, and our cover is still holding. I believe these covers generally can take 3 shots. Alright, so we dash into you, and get myself to a point where I can nail you. Okay, we can't, so let me try this instead. First things first, get to you, jump, and I'll put you about here, so you have a clear shot at the other guy. So you will take a nice bit of hefty damage. Okay. From here I can't really hit anyone, so I'm going to... Let's see. I'm just out of range for this, so I'm going to do this. And this will put myself in the open for attack. A little bit. But for the very least, I'll be able to take out this rabbit. Actually, first things first. 30. Will this be enough to take him out? So there, then there, and then there. Alrighty, we got distance for shoot here, or we can shoot him. I'm gonna take him out. Well, I say take out, but I'm only gonna be damaging him enough. And you are just about alive, so I'll take you out. So realistically, I should put him into cover, but then again, these guys would be able to hit me from no matter what anyway. So shoots me. There. Now, thankfully, these guys cannot dash into you, so they only have one way of attacking. Now, Luigi's taking a bit of damage, but at the very least, it puts him in a good position. Now, let's see. I'll put you here. Mario, I want you to dash him. And then I want you to go over here. So you have a nice clean shot at the other guy. Peach, can you just about... Yes, you can just about reach him. So here. Then over here. Give me a nice clear shot at him. I won't take him out, but at this rate this guy hasn't got many options. And Rabbid Luigi's in cover, so he's nice and safe for the time being. And our turn ends there. Now he's going to shoot and run. But with 3 against 1, he hasn't got anywhere to really run to. So dash. Position. Oh wait, is he dead? Yep, he's dead. Alright, victory. And that should be a perfect as well. Yep, 4 out of 6 turns with no teammates down. Alright, so we've taken a little bit of more damage than last time. But then again, we don't have the power to take these guys out very quickly. Alright, so this way. And a giant Goomba. On the plus side, his backside has got to be extremely clean by now. He actually looks happy in this position. Okay, so this mission is going to be more interesting, because the objective isn't to take people out, it's to reach the area. Now, Beepo's going to explain this, so... Beware, this area seems quiet, but my sensors detect the presence of a lot of hidden enemies. It'll be impossible to defeat them all. Let's focus on reaching the safe zone at the end of the battlefield. As long as one of us reaches the safe zone, we win! Alright, so let's have a quick look before we go on. Prepare for battle. Okay, so we've got 3 Garden Ziggies over here. Not too threatening, but our objective essentially is to reach this goal over this side. Now, to do this the best way, we can't just rush straight forward, because in this area right here are loads of enemies that will spawn. So the best way to do this is essentially go along the outside, which might take us a bit longer, but it's a whole lot safer. So let's do this. Alright, Mario, first things first, you go over here. Now, it did say taking these guys out is pointless, but these guys can still hit us from this position, so taking them out is definitely useful. So first things first, pop you, and then pop you over here. Now, here's something to point out. If we don't have a correct line of sight, we cannot shoot them. So Luigi cannot attack in this situation. Alright, and unfortunately I did not account for Peach having a lower jump rate than most movement rate than most characters, so fortunately she cannot catch up. But we'll focus on covering Rabbid Luigi for the moment, so let's see what we can do. And since he can't attack, we can just have to end our turn here. Oh, wrong button. End the turn, yes please. Now with Luigi in partial cover, there is the chance unfortunately he can get hit. Now he can't hit us from there, but unfortunately he can. And he takes both the hits, so we definitely gotta keep an eye out on our character. Alright, first things first, I'm going to move Peach, considering she has the low rate of movement, and put her about here. It's still 50% cover, unfortunately, but she'll have to do. Now, we could shoot them, but it would only damage the cover. So first things first, let's see. You've taken quite a bit of damage, so I want to put you somewhere safe for the time being. So, for the moment, I will put you here, behind 100% cover, so that way you can't get hit. So technically the team jump was kind of useless, but still. Anyway, you're out of here. Now Mario, time to play catch up. Alright, Mario has a slightly lower range, but he has a much further jump than most characters. Now, since Mario hasn't taken any damage, I will put him in the open just so he can be a bit of a bait for the moment. Plus he's got more health than the other two, so he's less likely to get knocked out. So shot there. And since we technically can, we'll just shoot him. So we'll take that slight damage their cover a little bit. Alright, more Ziggies. As you can see, they're going after Mario because he's wide out in the open and leaving Peach and Luigi alone. Now, this is not a tactic I would recommend, but sometimes you have to bait the enemy. They're going after Peach, who's in 50% cover, but unfortunately they still hit her. This Ziggy is going to hit Mario. Now, first things first, move you. Bounce you all the way over here to 50% cover. Though if I plan this right, we should be able to... Now, I'm kind of scared to lose Rabid Luigi, so I'm going to put him here for the moment. Just so there's no risk to it. And we're going to see if we take him out, and we do! Well, that's one less enemy to worry about. Alright, so now Mario gets on the move. And we just about put him over here. Now, I'm going to put him... Okay, I think he's got enough movement to reach from there, so I'm going to still come in about 50% cover. And attack this guy. Doesn't hit, but we still get some coinage from it. And one hit to take to do the extra damage. Now the Sicky's got a bit of damage, but still going to go for Peach, and unfortunately does hit. Now he's going to go for Peach as well. Wow, they are getting all these 50% shots off perfectly. Oh, thankfully that one misses though. And that one's just about going to spawn. But Mario is not going to give him the chance. Oh, I say that and we're just a bit short. So, Luigi, can you get that? Yes, you can. Wow, that could have ended up badly, people. Also, don't worry, we only need one teammate to reach this, so thankfully, with one extra jump, we get our way to the glorious victory zone. So 1, 2, and 3! So a perfect with a bit of damage, but thankfully that's the last bit of this chapter, so we get full heal. Danger from above. So essentially talk about the jumpers, but the last bit the Ziggies want that freshening. Alrighty, before we head off, let's go down here and see what goodies await us. And there's my goodie. So a music set, the towering view. Alright, we're going to pop over here and keep our going. Can't get over there just yet, so we'll have to ignore it. Anything funny over here? Nope, just the Goomba. And now we're in chapter 4. So this is where we get another bit of extra power up. It is vital that we stop the rabbit who is integrating himself with the super merge before he creates any more monstrosities. Bit late there, but alright. You have mail. I received another message from our mysterious friend. Let me read it to you. Congratulations, Beepo, who has successfully led your party through the trials and travesties worthy of Odyssey himself. And this is a reference to the Mario Odyssey game, yes. Finally, someone gives me the credit I'm due. This, of course, is mainly due to Mario and your rabbit friends, whose skill in battle you vastly underestimated. Yes, well, though, as with Odyssey, there are rougher waters ahead. Therefore, I feel the time has come to bestow upon you some new tools for your arsenal. Oh, I've been waiting for these. Henceforth, in addition to being able to move and fire upon your adversaries, we will each be able to perform one other action during the natural course of combat. To Mario, I have given the gift of Hero Sight. When activated, he'll be able to strike a foe within range, even outside the normal succession of events. To Rabbid Peach, I give the gift of Shield. When used, it will ward against most weapon damage. To Rabbid Luigi, I grant Super Barrier. It will protect against enemy super effects and will also reduce damage. So now we start getting into the whole class system that these guys pretty much show off. As for now, how to most effectively use your new gifts, I leave that to you to discover for yourself. More gifts will come in the future, I hope. With anticipation, your biggest fan. And they seem very happy about this. Aha, so our incognito ally's ability to give us exactly what we need at exactly the right time is uncanny. Remind me not to play them at Go Fish. Alrighty, so I will quickly explain what they do in a minute. I just wanted to quickly check the weapons for these guys. Now, as I said before, I will get Rabbid Luigi's newest weapon, which will do fire damage and will do extra damage against hoppers, which is useful considering we more likely will see them in the near future. So now we continue onwards towards our Odyssey of Adventures. And now we enter a new battle. And the objective is simply to defeat all the enemies with Ziggies and one hopper. Check out the suspicious covers, they have the exact same super effects that most weapons have. They look ready to explode, or something. I think I see packing peanuts in there. Let's avoid using weapons within close proximity to them. Alright, so as I said before, we now have new weapons. So first things first, let's see where we can get to. Alright, I know what to do first. So first things first, let's pop Mario over here. And let's strike him. Now he is in 100% cover, but the super effect box gives us an extra bonus. So let's do it. And as you can see, by striking the box, we get an extra effect to go off. And what happened just there was the push ability, which pushes enemies quite a distance away. It's similar to bounce, but it can be blocked by anything on the ground. Now, Hero Sight is Mario's first ability. When triggered, 20 to 28 weapon damage. We will activate this. Now, Rabbid Luigi. Now, to be fair, I'm going to move Rabbid Peach first. So bounce her over there and right over here. Now, she is exposed to the hopper over there, but her ability comes. This is where the ability can come in handy. So first things first, let's make this guy explode. Which pushes him out of stage and effectively out of luck. And with this ability, we have the bubble. I'm sorry I didn't show what it does, but essentially it reduces all weapon damage, as I said before. Now, Rabbid Luigi, I can put you over here. And I'm not going to use your ability just yet, considering there's no call for it. But we will try and hit you. Oh, and unfortunately it got blocked by the cover. But essentially, with Super Barrier, 20% weapons damage increased. And 20% movement decrease. So essentially, I believe that means he would take 20% less damage from weapons and from movement attacks. And with that, we end to go to the next turn. The Ziggy is going to dash Peach, but unfortunately, Hero Cup Sight to the rescue. Which does not kill the Ziggy, but it does do damage to him. Oh, and looks like I should have used that ability to cover Rabbid Luigi. But as you can see, Peach's bubble is Peach's bubble is essentially reducing the damage. I'm losing my voice, unfortunately. Anyway, we'll pop him over there. And I'm going to just double check by going over here, just to make sure he's out and about. And yes, he was. Alright. Unfortunately, the Ziggy is too far away, so we cannot hit him from here. But we can do this. By doing this, we go through the pipe, we can essentially go around. And this is what I meant by the stat earlier, by pipe entry movement. So, hello there. Boom. Alright, so can Peach just reach? He cannot reach, but we can get to the extra damage going. This one most likely won't take him out, but... There. And... Mars used Super Area just for a bit of fun. Now he's going to shoot us and run away. And as you can see from earlier, we knocked off a bit of damage from the thing. But unfortunately, this Rabbids can also run away using this. But unfortunately, that does not protect him from the distance of Rabbid Luigi, who will promptly put him in this place. Unfortunately, no super bonus effects yet. And Peach, you can finish him off with a slide dash to victory. Boom! Alright, there we go, and another perfect for it. Okay, so, as you saw, those abilities can be quite useful, and especially in certain situations. They don't seem as useful right now, but trust me, they will be later on. Mario's is definitely one of the most useful, as this essentially can stop enemies from getting closer to you by attacking them. Now, this stage is very narrow, and there's loads of pipes. Strange, although it looks like there are only 2 of those rabbit covered marks covers, makes sense to detect 4 of them. Watch out, they may be disguised as normal covers. So essentially, the yellow boxes that you see here, they can be disguised as other boxes, but they have to be the same size. So just by looking at this map, we can tell that they have to be the ones with 100% cover, and that basically means these guys right here. So be careful when you're taking cover, because they can backfire on you. So first things first, I'm going to do this with a dash. And then I'm going to do a big shot at close range, which takes him out. Next, I'm going to activate Hero Shot as per usual. Now, Luigi, you pop there. And then I'm going to bounce you over here. Now, we're just out of range of the box's effect, so getting shots at this range shouldn't hurt us. Now, let's take you out. And actually call the burn effect. And as you can see, he's running around like a maniac. And actually took the extra damage. Now, if he had actually touched anyone, he would have caused them burn as well. The only catch with burn is it kind of can affect your own teammates as well. So be careful when your teammates are near anyone that you try and burn. Do this to get some extra, well, you get the idea. Now, Peach can't reach any of the pipes, so I'm going to have to put him... no, I can't hit him from any direction, so just here for the moment.
Here we go.
And I will try and aim for him. Unfortunately, to fail. And I will save the shield for next turn. But as you can see, 40% weapon damage decrease and 20% decrease in movement damage. So it's more powerful than Luigi's shield. But Luigi essentially can negate the effect damage from like weapons and also that. Now that's very useful because it hit him from extra bit of oomph. Now these guys are choosing not to move. So here we go. Do this. Slide tackle him. Go for this. And put ourselves right behind. This game is very complicated. Blast at that. And now I'm going to bubble myself. Alright, Mario, you are within range as well. So here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's taking him out. Mario has the slightly higher damage, so let's focus on him for the time being. And now, Rabbid Luigi can do his job. So go through here, to here, slide tackle you, and then put him into cover just here. Now, as you probably have already noticed, Rabbid Luigi, when I use Rabbid Luigi's ability, he cannot use it again. All abilities have cooldown times, and usually this can be 2 to 3 turns, or just 1 sometimes. But for the moment we're okay, so let's do this and hopefully get a burn effect on. No, we do not, so it's just normal damage. Now the Ziggy's going to run and shoot someone. Oh, but he's definitely, looks like he's just going to run first. And he's just in range to hit Peach. But misses, and in fact we even used the shield earlier, so thankfully it wouldn't have done much damage anyway. So slide tackle with Luigi's slightly higher than normal attack power. So yes, Rabbid Luigi does 30 damage when he slide tackles someone. Same with you, and that'll be the finish with another sliding Peach. Alright, our way to victory goes. And Luigi does a great spin. And sweet, we are healed up. Welcome to the jungle completed. With extra cash to go around. Alrighty, now it's time for Peach to get a new weapon, and with it, an ability she can use. Because everyone always has a status for everyone has a status ability. Mario does honey, while Rabbid Luigi does fire. So with this, she does honey as well, but she can also do some other ones in the future. For the time being, honey will have to do. And with that, everyone's got at least one upgraded weapon, so they'll be doing more damage than usual. Alright, there's a can over there, but can't get that, so we just cross this very large bridge. And this is one of my funniest things to look at in the game. I have so many questions here. Perhaps they're better left unanswered. Okay, my question is, a toilet with a rubber ducky with a rabbit on top of it. Yep, questions are questions. Alright, and a bit of puzzle here. So, we go along and walls block us off. Now, I don't remember the route exactly, but I'll just give you a general look through. Plus, I'm trying to find all the good stuff around here. Now, there's a switch here that we can't unlock, so we got to find where it is. Oh, it's right there, but that's not the right way. That's not the right way either. Go this way, follow the coins. Okay, now we go back and get that. And if you've noticed, you can see a mushroom lampshade, but it seems to be dancing. Talk about the life of the party. It's not just wearing a lampshade, it's wearing the whole lamp. Come on, dance. I wonder how it's doing that. I wonder how it's doing that though. Garden hopper statue. Alright, buddy, we're gonna leave you to your party. So now, can I find my way through this? Because there's a red coin switch, red coin ring there, which I do want to get. So I believe this is the right way. Oh god, no. This is not good. I don't remember the route off the top of my head. Oh boy, I went the wrong way. And just so you know, the red rings do run out. Got it! And of course it's all the way over there. Probably a new weapon if I have to imagine. Actually, do we interact with the very large statue of piranha plants? Yep, new weapon. Who for? Rabbid Peach, Rainbow Runner. Bad guys smell troubles melt like lemon drops, and dreams of butt kicking really do come true of this rainbow. I probably should have got that weapon for Peach, but I don't remember all the different weapons, so let's just keep going this way. Not that way. This way. And if I remember correctly, there should be a little prize here, or is this the... Oh, nope, 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 wrong way, wrong way. I want to go and see what the, the extra way was. And now I'm completely lost. Ah. Thank you. So does this lead anywhere? Oh, looks like these guys are having a little argument. You two, stop that! Someone's gonna get hurt. Yeah, them. And we came all this way for a single gold coin. Oh, no, actually more coins. But realistically, I don't think that was hugely worth it. Alrighty, back the way we came. I don't know why, but this music reminds me of like old music from like the Harry Potter games, for like the GameCube and the PC. Alright, chapter 5. Oh, sorry, I Alright, so if you didn't hear that, that was Luigi screaming like a little girl. Alright, so we get a new lesson here, which I did mention earlier, but this time it's going to take effect. This time we are on the higher ground compared to our enemies. Did you know that you gain a damage bonus when you attack from above? Fire upon an enemy from this vantage point and see for yourself. So just fight. Alrighty, so let's get people moving first. So Luigi, I will pop you over here. Now the hoppers are going to be trouble for later, but first thing first, let's try and take you out. As we can see, our icon, the numbers for our character's weapon damage is in green, meaning it's increased. If it's red, that means it's being decreased. Now we're on the higher ground, so we receive a slight damage bonus. It's not a lot right now, but you can increase this later. For now, let's do this. And we don't need the barrier just yet, so let's do this. Now, Peach, unfortunately, cannot go very far. So the first things first, let's see if we can get Peach to get an extra hit on this guy. Although I feel like I should be able to hit one of them from here, I guess I'll try this guy. And we get a hit perfect, because I want to stop the hoppers from getting up here. Now, from this vantage point, I can definitely hit one of them. And being up high with Mario is very useful because his hero sight has a much higher chance to hit people as well. Anyway, we take you out. Not quite, but thankfully with hero sight, it'll take him out the second he tries to move. Alright, everyone's in the cover, so turn end. Oh, but unfortunately, the wrong target. So yeah, the hoppers are definitely going to get up here. Oh, but he's not moving.